One voice rising in the darkness. One voice, no matter how small. One voice, each of us together becomes the one voice of us all. One voice, one word, one choice, love. Show us how we can make a sanctuary, a safe refuge and higher ground. One people living in one world, each act of love. Show us how. One world, we are brothers and sisters. One world that's really rather small. One world, ours to care for. one world together, a sanctuary for all. One voice, one world, one choice, love, show us how we can make a sanctuary, a safe refuge, a higher ground, one people living in one world, each act of love, show us how. Every wall that we break down, every hand that reaches out, everywhere that love is found, we're building a new dream. Every garden that we tend, every broken heart we mend, every battle that we end, we're building a new dream. Every wall that we break down, every hand that reaches out, everywhere that love is found, we're building a new dream. Every garden that we tend, every broken heart we mend, every battle that we end, we're building a new dream. Every wall that we break down, every hand that reaches out, everywhere that love is found, we're building a new dream. Every garden that we tend, every broken heart we mend, every battle that we end, we're building a new dream. We can make a sanctuary, a safe refuge, a higher ground, one people, one world, each act of love, show us how. Amor, 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 yo creo en ti. Amor, 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 yo creo en ti. Yo creo en la luz del mar. Yo creo en la luz del corazón. Yo creo en la luz del mar. Yo creo en la luz del corazón. Sana, 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 sana con la luz de los ancestros. Limpia luz, luz en mi centro, toda luz, yo creo en ti, la luz, divina luz del infinito, tu luz, yo creo en ti, yo creo en tu iluminación, es de verdad en mi corazón, yo creo en tu iluminación, es de verdad en cada corazón. Sana, 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 purificar con el viento, limpia, 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 refinar con el fuego. Sana, 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 purificar con el viento, limpia, 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 refinar con el fuego. La la la, la la la. Today at my school in world history, teacher popped a quiz. He said, this is easy. Just name the 7 wonders of the world for me. So this is what we wrote. The pyramids of Egypt, the Taj Mahal, the Panama Canal, China's Great Wall, world famous landmarks, we counted them all. Yes, they got every vote. Then I noticed the shy girl who sits next to me hadn't turned in her list, it was plain to see. Teacher asked her what the trouble might be, and this is what she said. There's so many answers, I don't know what to say. Teacher said, maybe we can help find a way. Just read a short list. The girl hesitated, then this is what she read. To touch, to see, to taste, and to feel, to laugh, and to hear, to love while we're here. Ah, these are such wonders, wonderful wonders, 7 wonders of the world. Well, you could have heard a pin drop in that room. Nobody spoke, nobody moved, till someone asked the girl to say it once more through. And so she spoke again. To touch, to see, to taste, and to feel, to laugh, and to hear, to love while we're here. Ah, these are such wonders, wonderful wonders, 7 wonders of the world. It's a gentle reminder from a gentle soul. We take for granted gifts worth more than gold, and the richest treasures in life's plan cannot be built by our own hand. To touch, to see, to taste, and to feel, to laugh, and to hear, to love, while we're here. Ah, these are such wonders, wonderful wonders, 7 wonders of the world, 7 wonders of the world.
Sagrada esa luz,
She said, Grandpa, how'd you get this far? Life's been so hard. I got so many scars. He said, simple. Good evening, everybody. It's so strange to say good evening instead of good morning, but good evening and welcome to our Burning Bowl service on New Year's Eve. This is the first time we've done this since I've been here, though we've had a service on a Saturday night or at a nighttime on New Year's Eve instead of on New Year's Day or whatever came next. So we're excited to be trailblazing together, and we're going to get started with some up-tempo music, and then we'll bring it down a little bit. But I'm here with my good friend Marcy Baruch. We got Manny and John on the platform, Kevin, Chris, and Bonnie up in the booth, and we've got Sue giving a great message and helping us to burn away what no longer serves. Here we go.
Yes. So before we get started, let me just do a little rehearsal because there's a little part where I'd love you all to join in. So there, if I say moving, you say
Moving.
moving. Let's try it. Moving.
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 And you can just follow Janice on that. All right. So here we go. And sing along. You'll catch this right away.
Go ahead.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. This is our time together. Can you feel the spirit moving? This is our time together. Can you feel the spirit moving? This is our time together. Can you feel singing.
And with that, we say welcome to Columbine Spiritual Center. Stay standing, please. We're centered in God. We celebrate a world of harmony, peace, abundance, and ringing in the new year for all. Let's sing about release. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for one more time. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here. I am free. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yeah. Whew. We're going to pull an oldie but a goodie out of Wings of Song, because sometimes you just gotta.
Y'all feel like
And if
dancing.
you don't know what Wings of Song is, you might be sitting on one. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, right now. I am free, I am unlimited. There are no chains that bind me. I am free, I am unlimited. Right now, now you are free. You are free, you are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free, you are unlimited. Right now, right now. You are free, you are unlimited. There are no chains that bind you. You are free, you are unlimited. Right now, and now we are free. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now. We are free, we are unlimited. There are no chains that bind us. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right. We are free. We are free, we are unlimited. Right now, right now. Thank you for affirming that with us, and please take a seat. We're going to slow things down and prepare ourselves for prayer and meditation. And in honor of this burning bowl ceremony, we sing
Won't you pray with me by taking a deep breath, gently closing your eyes if you feel comfortable, and getting to that space of knowing, that space of release, that we can let go. And so, sweet Spirit, this evening we let go. We let go of 2022. We let go of this year. We let go of things that are blocking us from our good. We let go of things that are no longer serving us. We let go. We release so that we may receive, so that we may create space for our good to flow in. Knowing that life is a flow that we need to release in order to receive. And so we bring to mind anything that's been going on in our lives, anything that needs releasing this evening. We'll be putting those on our flash paper and putting them into the flame, so we bless them, sweet Spirit. We bless these things that served us at one time but maybe no longer do. We bless them for the lessons that they gave us, for the blessings that we received, and then we release. Grateful for this ability to release. Grateful for this ability to create space. And so we hold with this spaciousness, this renewed way of being. We hold everyone on our prayer list. We hold everyone who we know of in our own circles, in our own families, in our own communities that may be challenged right now. We hold everyone on our prayer list and in our prayer box. Every challenge, we bless. We bless. And hold a vision of light and love. And so I want to invite you into a time of meditation with me, a time where we align with that part of ourselves that knows this, that part of ourselves that can gently release those things. At the end of our time of meditation, our music team will lead us out. So for now, let's rest together in the silence.
Let them go. Let them go. Little things that no longer serve, but away. Let them go. Let them go. Their life may be renewed. Their life may be renewed. That life may be renewed this day. Let it all go. 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 Let it go. Oh, let it go. I'm letting go. Gonna leave this world behind. Because the one that I've created for myself is feeling cruel instead of kind. I'll start again with a soul that's been renewed, a heart that's filled with joy and happiness, a spirit brave and kind and true. It's time to change my thoughts of fear and lack into those of good and glory. Change my version of the past into a better story. Change my vision for myself into one that lets me win, one that gives me confidence to live and love again. No matter how or where or when, this time I think I can. Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go. Could you help me with that? Let it all go. 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 Let it go. Oh, let it go. Oh, I'm letting go of second guessing. I'm letting go of playing small. Letting go of fear that I may stumble, fail, or fall. Letting go of judgment of myself and of you too. Letting go of anything that hides my light from you. There's nothing there. This is me, I'm letting go.
now. Oh, let it all go.
This is me, I'm letting go.
Let it go now. Let it all go. Let it
Oh, right here. Oh, let it go. Oh, let it go. Oh, let it go. Janice Kelly, thank you so much. It's Manny Lopez, John Stubbs, Marcy Baruch.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Janice. That was beautiful. Our entertainment for tonight, a little later, Janice Kelly. So a couple weeks ago, we took our kids and grandkids to Camp Christmas, which is in Lakewood at Belmar. And when you walk in, there's this tunnel you go through, and there's this big sign, and it says, emotional baggage check. Will you show the first picture? So I love that. I had to get a picture of that, obviously. I mean, those are the kinds of things we want to let go of, right? Let it all go. But you know, when you have a different view, different things come to you. And I don't know if you can tell in the picture, but way in the back, there's one that says abandonment. It's all by itself. And the expectations box is very big. But so appropriate for tonight's service when we're talking about release and the burning bowl is checking those emotions, check them at the door. What they're saying for that show that we went to was your emotional baggage check, that baggage that we carry around with us really dulls our life. So the Camp Christmas was something we hadn't been to before. I didn't have any idea what it was going to be, but it was a lot of lights and it was beautiful once it got dark. But if you're carrying around all this emotional baggage, it's like the colors are muted. You're not really seeing the colors in their brilliance. So I thought it was brilliant of this production to have us check our emotional baggage at the door. Now, we can always pick it up again later if we have to take it back, but you can also just leave it there. And that's what our burning bowl is all about, is letting go, is releasing, letting go of those things that no longer serve us. And it's okay if they're no longer serving us. Be gentle with them. They served a purpose for a time. So everybody should have gotten an envelope when they walked in. Right? Everyone, is there anyone that needs one? Oh, we need a couple up here. We need 3 up here, staff, of course, and singers, yeah. So the ushers will bring some up. So inside, first thing you're going to do is you're going to address the envelope to yourself. You're going to address that to yourself. So this is a letter that's going to be mailed to you next year. And inside the envelope, you're going to find a little piece of flash paper. You don't have to do anything with it now. I just want everybody to make sure they have it. The flash paper is what you're going to be putting into the flame. Somebody before the service said, wait, I need this big of a piece of flash paper. I want this much stuff that I have to release. No, you only get this little bit. And inside the envelope is also a letter-sized piece of blank paper. And you're going to be writing a letter to yourself on that paper dated December 2023. And in the letter, you're going to be saying all the great things that transpired during this past year. It's like setting an intention. So I love our burning bowl service because this is such a great practice. It's such a great ritual. We just sent out the letters from last year. And if you get your letters, and were you really surprised at some of the things you expected or wrote down from last year? It's a great thing. So The other thing is, please try to finish the letter tonight and leave it with us here, because I didn't, and I said, oh, I'll just do it later. And I didn't get a letter in the mail this year. My husband got his letter, but I didn't get my letter. So make sure that you leave it with us, or if you promise to bring it back, so we can mail it out to you next year. So just a couple months ago, my husband and I decided we were going to do this clearing. It's called A Year to Clear What's Holding You Back. And it's put out by Daily Ohm. And every morning we get a new email. Kevin gets them. He sends them to me. And it's just really good reminders of how to clear, how to let go, how to not hang on to stuff. Mostly stuff in our heads. So I love that she says this. One of the days was this: clutter is not just the stuff that spills out of drawers. It is anything or any thought that makes us feel off-center and rattles our cage. It is the limiting belief that cloud who we are. It is stuck energy. So what we're wanting to do with this burning bowl is getting rid of that stuck energy, that stuff that's blocking, that may have been good at a point. So symbolically, with the burning bowl, we're releasing those things that are holding us back from being the brilliant selves that we are. Life is a constant flow of give and receive, of letting it go and bringing on new and creating space. And we have this ability within us, every one of us. It's called our power of release, or power of elimination. It's one of our 12 powers that we talk about in Unity. Last week, on Christmas Day, Kevin and I went to see Avatar, The Way of Water. And they're underwater a lot. And we watched the making of it and how they had to practice learning how to hold their breath. And every time they went underwater, I'd go, holding my breath with them. Like, I could never hold my breath as long as they could. Some of them got up to 6 or 7 minutes, which is amazing, holding their breath. But holding our breath, try taking in a breath and holding it and not releasing it. What happens? You might get lightheaded, you might pass out. But we have to release in order to get in the next breath. We have to. It's a flow. We're not alive if we're not doing that. We have to always be able to release in order to bring in the next breath, bring in the next bit of good, whatever it is for our lives, whatever it is. We have to make space for that. And that's what this releasing is all about, making space, being in the flow. Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, says this in his book, Prosperity. As children outgrow their clothes, we outgrow our ideals and ambitions, broadening our horizon of life as we advance. There must be a constant elimination of the old to keep pace with this growth. When we cling to the old ideals, we hinder our advance or stop it altogether. So if you're feeling blocked in your life, maybe there's something that needs to be released. Maybe there's something that you need to let go of. The trees are a great metaphor, how they have their leaves, how, what the purpose of leaves are for trees is so that they can catch the sunlight and convert it to energy so the trees can grow. And while the leaves are on the trees, there's a lot of water. They need a lot of water for the leaves and for the tree to grow. But at the end of the season, the leaves no longer serve a purpose. The tree needs to go dormant. It needs to release the leaves. It needs to push them out so that the tree, because there's not as much water coming in the winter months, it needs to push the leaves out so that the tree can continue to grow. There's this, when the leaves are on the trees, it's like this reciprocal energy exchange. And once there's no more energy exchange, once there's no more aliveness from things in our lives or things in our consciousness or things that we're holding on to, it's time to release them. Just like the leaves, the tree will say, thank you very much, now it's time for you to go. And there's no judgment in that. There's no like, oh, but I want to stay on the tree. There's no, it's all okay. It's nature's way of saying, it's time. Thank you for all you did for me, and now it's time for you to go. So often we want to cling to things. Like with the clenched fist, we cling tightly, we cling instead of life wanting us to just open our palm and allow and receive, but we hold on tightly to things that are not serving us any longer. You know what? It's harder to hold on to something that's no longer a fit for our lives than it is to let it go. Because when we let it go, as they sung in the songs, there's a freedom, there's this release, there's this joy, there's this lightness when we let go of things, when we're not holding on so tightly. That reciprocal exchange. There's an aliveness when we're in the flow. So often we don't see that. So often we just hang on tightly. It's all, and if you're not ready to let go of something, well, that's your choice. It may be a longer path to get to a place of peace. It may be a longer path to get to a place of love and lightness and spaciousness. Maybe you want to pick it up at the door on your way out. It's okay. It's okay. Ernest Hemingway says that the first draft of anything is shit. None of us are really the final manuscript, right, in our lives. We're all some version of the edits. We're all some version of getting to our higher selves, getting to a place of knowing who we truly are, living into our potential. We're the authors of our own lives. We're the creators, but we don't often see it. We're so blocked and bogged down with so much stuff in our consciousness, the clutter. And this isn't easy for any of us, so it's not easy for me. It's not easy for any of us to let go. Letting go is hard. Letting go is hard. It's a process. And the first step is becoming aware of what is no longer serving us. What is no longer serving me? What has been a gift but has been used up? And then having the faith, knowing that letting it go will be okay. Will be okay if I release this. A lot of people get stuck right there because they don't trust. If I don't hang on to that control, something's not going to go right. Instead of trust. And then have the willingness to let it go. Are you willing to release this? We're not always willing. We're not always willing to release it for good. Maybe we want to hang on. And are you ready? Can you let it go? It's all up to you. Create that space. Allow it to open you up to what is the next great thing that's going to come into your life. The next great thought, the next great idea. Whatever it is for you. And so once we release, and we're going to be releasing our little pieces of flash paper, just a little. Don't put the big paper in the fire. That'll cause a lot of problems. And just the little piece. Once we do that, then we write a letter to ourselves, setting that intention for next year. You can write the letter to yourself, you can write it to Spirit, you can write it however you want to address it, however you want to sign it, but all the great things that are coming to you in 2023. Let your imagination work with you. Be creative. What do you see happening in 2023? It's a great time to do this. We're just completing this year. We get to start all over. It's a brand new baby day, brand new baby year tomorrow at midnight, at 10 p.m. here. So let's move into this time of becoming aware of what needs to be released. What needs to be let go of? Come into this place, and maybe you need to close your eyes and just start thinking about what do I need to let go of? What is restricting the flow of good in my life right now? What needs to be released to make space, to allow you to receive more good? What thoughts, feelings, emotions, ideas are preventing you from having peace of mind, are preventing you from feeling alive and brilliant and glorious? Paul said, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." Allow yourself to be in that place of renewal where you are letting go of something to bring in something that's going to just lift you up. What lights you up? And what's keeping you from having a sense of hope? Maybe there's something that you want to write on your flash paper that has really brought down your sense of hope. What shift in consciousness do you need to make? When you have something, you can write it down on your flash paper, knowing what needs to change, what emotional baggage you want to get rid of, so that you can experience all life has in store for you. And then you can come up when you're ready and put it in the flame. And this is a really scary part for me. Thank you. I called Scott before the service, said, I don't know if this is right, and I'm showing him my phone, like, I don't know. He said, yeah, it looks good. Aha. Okay, got it. All right.
awakening to this long forgotten memory. Dawn's breaking, waves are coming in. Everybody here is drenching in their wonder beneath the rain and the thunder, rising in love. Om Shanti Satchidananda. Om Shanti Om. Could you sing with us? Om Shanti Satchidananda. Om Shanti Om. Let's do that one more time. Om Shanti Satchidananda. Om Shanti Om. We are awakening to this perfect imperfection. Awakening in the oneness of it all. Everybody here, part of each other, sister and brother, rising in love. Om Shanti Satchidananda. Om Shanti Om. Keep it going. Om Shanti Satchidananda. Om Shanti Om. Let's do it one more time. Om Shanti Satchidananda. Om Shanti We are awakening. We are awakening now. We are awakening. We are awakening. We are awakening. Thank you for being with us. You can just keep it right there.
Well, you notice some of us are glittery tonight. We're waving goodbye to 2022 in style. So hopefully some of you are planning to join us in Foss Hall. But let's start out, as we usually do, by saying our purpose statement together. We commit to increasing our spiritual awareness, diversifying our community, manifesting our highest potential, and positively impacting the world. You support us in doing that in many ways. One of the ways is through your contributions. As you know, we're a self-supporting institution, organization. And so right now, if you're in the sanctuary, we invite you to contribute as the offering bags pass by. So let's start then with our offering statement. God's love has always met and will always meet all my needs. I give freely, I receive abundantly, and I am grateful. We're all grateful that you are here this evening. Hello to our online viewers. Some people are probably staying home this evening. Hello, if you're watching, we're glad you're here. Oh, there we go. Let's try.
Let's try it again.
Hello, hello. Glad you're out there with us. Now, some of us have made plans to stay after this and go right down the hall to Foss Hall for our community party. And Janice Kelly and friends have got some fabulous music planned for us, and people have brought dishes to share. So, and the crew that helped to decorate did a fantastic job. So wait till you see that. And then decorating on the one hand and undecorating on the other hand, that will be on Wednesday afternoon. If any of you are available to help with that, we'll do some undecorating inside and outside. And in your bulletin and in your weekly update, there's a link to let us know that, that you're going to be there. Then next Sunday, we'll be back on a Sunday rotation, and we'll have our White Stone ceremony on January the 8th. The Unity Basics workshops, there's new dates. So if you are already looking at these, make sure you pay attention to the new dates. And this is a way for you to learn about, well, what is Unity? Where did it come from? How do we fit in? Where did Columbine start? It's very, very informative, and for me, was very thought-provoking. It gave me a really strong connection to this community. So if you are looking for a stronger connection here, this is one way to do it. Who are prayer chaplains this evening? The light is kind of... Oh, Beth and Vicki. Okay, and Tink. Okay, thank you so much. So if you have a prayer request or a celebration, search out one of them at the end of our service. And now...
Let's stand up and sing in the new year. We'll do this later at the party too, and a little differently, but for now, just take a look at one of your neighbors, beam them some love.